Hi, City of Casey homeowners. It's Jo Mooney from Just Realty, and no doubt you have heard the news that the government announced a $25,000 grant to go towards a new build or major renovations to your home. Now, that headline sounds fantastic, but of course there's always a list of terms and conditions, a bit of fine print that you need to be aware of before moving ahead. And there's also some other factors that you have to take into consideration before turning your home into a construction site. Now, if you are thinking about taking advantage of this $25,000 grant to renovate and then sell your home, let me share a really quick story with you. So 2 days ago, I had a call from a client who was thinking about taking advantage of this grant and renovating her home to add value before putting it up for sale with me this spring. Now, her thinking was that this would ensure that her home sold for a lot more than what it would currently be worth right now. So after discussing the options with her, I recommended that she not go ahead with the plan. And I'm sure that there's a lot of other homeowners out there in the City of Casey who may just be thinking exactly the same thing. So I wanted to address this matter for all of you watching and explain why I recommended that she did not take up the grant and renovate before selling the home. So what do you really need to know about the grant? Well, firstly, the package will be restricted to people on middle incomes, so singles who earned up to $125,000 and couples who earned up to $200,000 in the previous financial year. Next, the money is only for new home constructions or major renovations, and by major they mean costing between $150,000 to $750,000. Now, to fix up to sell that is valued at $150,000, now that's a hell of a renovation. Heck, you could almost demolish and build a new home for that amount. But most importantly, you have to ask yourself, will you be running the risk of overcapitalising, i.e. spending more money than what you will make back when you sell your home afterwards? And I have to say, in most cases, the answer is probably yes. So the reality is that you need to be really weighing up the true value of doing this. Even at the low end of this range, $150,000, is your home then going to sell for at least $200,000 more than the pre-renovation value? And you need to make back $200K to make it worth the hassle of being involved in it and spending the $150,000 months going through a renovation. After all, there is no point in doing it if you're going to just break even or, worse, lose money, is there? You also have to ask yourself how long this renovation will take, and do you want to live in the home through the process? Now, personally, I know I couldn't. God, I barely survived having my kitchen and bathroom retiled, so I am definitely not wired for renovation. So trust me when I say that if you've never lived through a renovation before, it is a nightmare 99.999% of the time. Last and most importantly, if the Casey real estate market shifts even moderately downwards during the time that it takes to complete the renovations, will you actually be further behind the 8 ball price-wise? None of us has control at all over the market. And if your home drops in value because the broader market has gone down, then you're definitely going to be in a far worse position than if you just sold your home as it is now, warts and all. So, of all of these factors that need to be carefully weighed up before you make any major decisions about taking advantage of this $25,000 grant just to help increase the final sale price of your home. Now, if you are thinking of selling and don't want to spend a minimum of $150,000, that is, just to lose money, and you also don't want the hassle of living through a renovation, there's an easy alternative that costs very little and can be done in just 1 month or even less. That way you can be ready to go to market in 2020, not 2021. After 8 years in real estate and almost 400 homes sold for people just like you, I've seen all the mistakes made by homeowners trying to maximise the sale price of their home. Overcapitalising with an expensive renovation is one of the worst mistakes you can make before selling, because it rarely works out well. And a $150,000 renovation is a terrible idea in most cases. Because of this and other mistakes I've seen people make when selling their home, I recently decided that I was going to write a book for my current and my future clients that gives them a plan to follow daily that ensures their home is best prepared for sale without spending a lot of unnecessary money and time. In my new book, Sell Well for More, which I just happen to have a copy here, I share my 30-day action plan to help you make your home look, smell, and feel fabulous so that you can sell for a higher price than it's currently worth right now. It covers my very best advice and my tips that I've given to my home seller clients throughout the last 8 years that I have been in real estate. Now, if you would like a free PDF of my book, this one, just send me an email to request a copy and I'll send it back to you ASAP. My email address is easy to remember. It's Jo, that's J-O, @jrealty.com.au. I got a text message back from a client I sent it to the other day, and she said that she absolutely loved it because it has given her a really clear focus on what she has to do bit by bit, day by day, to prepare to sell her home and to sell it for more. So I'm sure that you'll also find it really practical, easy to read, and to actually carry out the actions as well. So as I mentioned, just give me an email, jo@jrealty.com.au, and I'll get a free copy out to you inbox ASAP. Okay, well that's all from me for now. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, look out for more of them that'll be coming soon. My name is Jo Mooney from J Realty in Cranbourne, signing off. Have a fantastic day.